All right, we're live, and I'll just wait for some of you guys to come on in, and I can. As I was saying, we are live, and I'll wait for some of you guys to come on in, and I'll give you the information about or the announcement about the time. I figure you probably will want to know. I said I don't know if you want to keep it the same because of the blips, or if you just want to go past it, but we can do it now. You'll see what I'm talking about when you come in here. Y'all come on in here and enjoy, and I'll give you the information about the change later. Of course, time change, not day change. After all, it says in there time change. So it's obviously time changing, not day changing. But when you get in here, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And I hope we can go through with little blips tonight. Because they're sure to happen. I mean, they always happen. Nothing coming yet. Nothing coming yet, but wait. We'll wait and see what some of you guys are thinking, what some of you guys are saying. Yeah, this time change will, I mean, might benefit some other people. You never know. Because the new router may have given us something significant that we did not have in the past. What am I talking about? Well, as soon as you guys come in here and start and come in here and say hello, then I will know that we'll have people in here, active chatters in here. Because I would there's no point to really saying it when I don't have active chatters in here. They're probably wondering where I was because it's like 10 o'clock, and so for my usual time coming on here, I'm like an hour late. But I can't just really sit here and be silent until we get active chatters in here. Of course, it's kind of hard to keep a conversation here when you don't have active chatters. But we'll see what comes out. We'll see what comes up. We'll see who. We'll see if there'll be, who will be the first one in to activate a message tonight. Hmm. It's kind of getting concerning. Okay. Yeah, I'm live. I am live. And you're the first one in here in five. It took 5 minutes to make a whole message for somebody to come up. Yeah, I'm live, and I have a little and I've got a little bit announcement about a time change. Yeah, it's not now. It's not a And I think a lot of you will probably be, very pleased because I didn't know about this last night. I found out about it later, and now I know that I can tell you what the new router has provided me with. Of course, I still get the same messages and the same, crashes, freezing, but there's a little bit of a bonus added in here, at least to this computer. Well, I don't know. Well, actually, no, I don't have a reliable signal. I mean, I don't have a the router because I mean it still froze last night. So I'm thinking, no, it does not have a reliable signal. But I said with this signal, there is something new with it. I said it doesn't mean it's reliable, but I found out that when I was signing off with you guys last night about 1 o'clock, this new router lets me keep my internet open past 1 o'clock. So it's like we could actually go past 1 o'clock now, and we would still be able to play past 1 o'clock. I wouldn't have to end it with you guys at 1 a.m. anymore. It would stay on. It'd stay past. That's what this new signal relies now. That's what I found out last night. Yeah, I found that out last night because I thought because I was yeah because I was on and I thought okay it's past it's when I just got off with you guys I was like okay about 1 o'clock now should be shutting off now, and it did not shut off. It stayed on. So I said, oh, I guess that means I'm able to go past 1 o'clock now. It's great. I said that's what the new signal relies on me now. But I mean, hey, but that's great. Yeah, some old pals in different time zones. Yeah, because I mean I've got you guys in different time zones. I've got you and Cheryl and Peter in the on the west. Of course, I've got Shandcamp and got Shandcamp on the east, and, and let's see, me, Spirit Stalker, Jonathan. We all kind of live in the you know right smack dab middle of the country. So oh yeah, that's right. Heather's east too. Yeah, she's east because she lives just above Shan in New York. Well, John lives in like I think central Illinois, middle or central Illinois. Some He's got the same time zone as me. I know that. So when I say like 1 a.m., it's his 1 a.m. too. Yeah, well, I'm wondering if a lot of people are thinking I'm going to be on because I usually come on about 9 o'clock on my off nights, and tonight I didn't come on until about 10 o'clock. But I thought, I thought I said we'll have more time. We'll be able to push past 4 hours. I mean, it's because I'm thinking from what it showed last night, it showed that it did not shut off at once. So I'm guessing that's what the new router it will let us go all night. Now we might see some others being like, whoa, you're on past 1 a.m. Well, yeah, because it's my first notification of the day. I mean, I know that Jonathan's Jonathan said it only works for like up to 3 notifications a day per person, but yeah, this is my first one. I expected it to work, or was at least hoping it worked, but it looks like it worked though. Right now, it seems that you're the only one on right now. Yeah, if it's yeah, where are our ladies? Well, well, you said Shan may not be coming on here anymore because she's tired of the Talk City, or I think you said she might be quitting YouTube. Um, but we still got three other women to look out for. We got Spirit Stalker, we've got Cheryl, we've got Heather. Where are those three ladies? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I think John may have been right when I said last night that I was talking about a good router and hoping and I jinx it. He's like he's like he's like he talked too much about it. Matt jinxed it. Hey, Doctor Who. Yeah. Hopefully she doesn't close her account. All right, Steve Areno. We'll be here when you get back. Hopefully with more people in here too. Right now it's just us guys in here. Oh, your team just won in basketball. Oh, congratulations. I bet I'm sure that's nice. Your team just winning in basketball always feels good to win. Oh, the Oklahoma City Thunder. Oh, yes, because I have a friend in Oklahoma, and she was bragging about it on Instagram, saying that the she was saying the Thunder had won 3 games on to the fourth one, and I'm guessing by your team, you're saying Oklahoma City just won its fourth and final game, and now they're ready to go to the finals. I think it's I think it's been a few years since they've been to the finals. This year, you get to see if Oklahoma can take home the grand prize, or or as you say, be the 2025 champions. Yeah, because I think because well, I wasn't referencing 2012. I think I was referencing 2016 because I think the Thunder were leading 3-1, and then and then the Warriors came back to win the rest of the games and advance them on to the finals. But then they lose in the finals to the Cavaliers. Yeah, but now we'll get to see some action of the OKC in the finals. I haven't kept up with NBA a lot as I used to. No, I have not talked to Shan. Not since you said that she's quitting YouTube. We're just saying me and Steve Arena were saying we just hope she keeps her account active. You know, at least for this stream. It's just saying, I hope she doesn't. If she's quitting YouTube, I hope she's not choosing to close it down. Because if she's choosing to close it down, then she won't have an account to interact with us anymore. And that would be a shame because I've known Shan for like 5 years. Yeah, no, yeah, no, no problems here yet. But I mean, I think we know, we'll that we'll likely jinx it sometime, and there'll be some problems later, as in like freezing. But I hope not. But so far it's been okay. But let's just see how it does. Oh, I was telling, I was. You probably did not hear this, Doctor Who, because Steve Arena was the only person in here when I told him this. Um, Doctor Who, I was telling him that my my new modem may um, it probably does provide the same problems like with the blip and every that the blips we get from time to time, but something new with this new router that I did not have before is that I let you guys go at the normal time last night, 1 o'clock. But what did I find out after 1 o'clock? The internet still works on here after 1 o'clock. I was probably on the here on the laptop on the internet for till probably about 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning. So yeah, we can now play past 1 o'clock. We can now play past 1 o'clock. No more having to you know end it at one. We can now play past it now. I say that is a bonus. Yep, that's a bonus that comes with this router. I mean, we still may have the blipping problems, but we can play past 1 o'clock now. So yeah, no more having to say goodnight at 1 o'clock unless you want to. But I mean, hey, we don't have to say goodnight. We can now keep playing. Yep, we'll keep playing at 1 o'clock, and then by 101 you'll see that I'm right. So I think I said, so who knows? Besides the blipping, this router was probably just what I needed. Yep, last call, and now it's like, yeah, it's like 1 o'clock was the closing time, and then it's like, we'll reopen again, late in the late morning, and then it's just kind of like, and now it's kind of like the router saying, your internet is now active 24 hours a day. I usually use the computer now anyway because I think the phone, well, I cannot get any reset. I cannot get any messages on my phone for some reason. It just keeps blabbing away. Um, it's like my phone does not receive any messages on YouTube. So I said wouldn't be able to go live if I was on my phone. So that's why I've been using the computer for so long. I said I've noticed. I said that there is one person here that has not been here in a while. I said I wonder where he is, but I'm talking about decent guy. He's not been here in a while. Wonder where he's been. Yeah, it's kind of like yeah. I mean yeah he's been here. I mean he's been here and he was able to you know break the stream up. Make it a fun stream, but he's just not been here. Makes you wonder if he's on hiatus or something. Well, whatever he's doing, just hope he's okay. Yeah, wish him the best wherever he is. Hopefully, we can at least hope it's nothing serious. Yeah, we've seen Darren and official here lately. Yeah, they've come in from time to time. I remember, unfortunately for official, one time I came in was when I started blipping, and I thought now he's going to get the blipping. He's going to think something's wrong with me, that I'm freezing, and then he'll probably leave the stream too. And then after I reconnected back in here, I thought I saw like didn't see him commenting anymore. I was like, yeah, he left the stream. Yeah, because I mean we've seen Darren and official here, and but the question is, where is decent guy? You would hope you'd hope to now I wonder if now since it's just you and Steve Marino here, I wonder if people started giving out about 9 o'clock, 9:30, probably thinking, well, he's probably not going to come on tonight or something. But no, I ended up coming on just a little after 10 o'clock, and I thought they're still there. I'll still get people. I'm surprised that I've only gotten you and Steve Areno here with being live for 24 minutes. It's like we did say earlier, it's ladies' night, so where are the ladies tonight? We were talking about we were talking about Shan being one of the ladies, and I said that I said we need Heather, Cheryl, and Spirit Stalker here for our ladies' night. Did I have a late? Actually, I ate probably about 7:15. Had a little bit of a quick dinner, and then about and then I went to pick my son up from church at about 15 minutes later. It's like we live maybe 2 minutes from the church, but that stoplight there probably makes it 2 to 5 minutes. Um, that's one of the worst stoplights in this town. But anyway, my point is, after that, he hadn't eaten before going to church. So where does he choose to go? Where else? My workplace. He goes to my workplace to eat and everything. And I said there was a I said that, usually I always have to wait about people leaving the lobby when it's my time to leave, until I can, clean everything off the lobby. So and I said it looked like there was some milk or at least some ice cream spilled, some like white uh, stuff. And Landon said it was, I mean, my son said it was soap, but I said, whatever it is, they're gonna have to clean that up. And I told him straight forward. I was like, well, I don't care about that because I don't have to clean that up tonight. But getting it, getting the dinner there, I was able to get my, um, what was I able to get at, for my son getting food at McDonald's? We were able to I was able to get an employee discount since I worked there. Yeah, not my problem tonight. I mean, go to the you want it cleaned up, go to the other maintenance man. Actually had them. Oh, you had the $5 meal today at lunch at McDonald's. Nice. I said that's the I said that's the first thing I've had to pay for at McDonald's in a long time. Because for once I'm the customer, not the employee. But I said, yeah, I saw all my coworkers back there though. Said I saw all my coworkers back there. Well, or at least most of them. Only one waved at me when she saw that I was looking at her, but I said, I said they probably would have stopped talking and everything, but they're probably like really busy right now as well. So thinking, yeah, and I was not wearing my non-slick shoes, so I thought it wouldn't be a good idea to step back into the kitchen. Not when I don't have my non-slick shoes on. I don't usually wear my non-slick shoes on working days. On working days, I do wear them because, well, it's a requirement. Got to have non-slick shoes. Yeah, I would. I would because I remember I remember like, asking, I remember asking one yeah, the yeah, cuz I mean, I remember falling once on my butt and I remember one of the other employees, there, well, actually working there last week. She says she's fallen on her butt before. She says she lands on her butt though, so, she's okay. Just probably will, probably just feel the bruise of butt a little bit. Hold on. Yeah, especially around the fry station. But where I hurt myself was in the back room, trying to wash towels, and the floors being the dishwasher room, that floor is going to be slippery wet. So it's like if you're not wearing non-slick shoes, you better hold on to something so you don't fall. I remember how I remember how I was mopping um, one part, and one of the employees were going out that way. I was like, so I said, I just mopped there. Be careful, don't fall. And then he makes the joke saying, "Hey, if I fall, I could get some fall insurance for it." Be like, yeah, do that, sue McDonald's, and then you and all of us, we'd all be out of a job. Okay. Now, stupid ceiling fan. I don't know where everybody is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Did I not leave? I thought I left it. I left. I thought I left my. I thought I left it on mute, but it doesn't say I did. Oh, your second job ever. Used to go at 3 o'clock in the morning to meet the morning crew. I guess the breakfast crew, because that's usually when we started doing. That's usually when we started doing something with. Yeah, 3 a.m. was when we were the overnight shift. Breakfast was always starting at 3 a.m. All the lunch and dinner stuff was gone, and we started serving breakfast from 3 to 10:30. But yeah, my point is